Hi, Mr. Devlin here. I don't know if anyone's noticed that a lot of the old Battlefield YouTubers are migrating back to Battlefield after they sort of abandoned the game over the last 12 months to play another game, notably PUBG. And they seem to have migrated back to Battlefield. Is there a reason? Why are they doing this? And what seems to be the thing that's making them hop back to Battlefield? Maybe we can discuss this there. Also, I'd like to discuss one of my pet hates, and that's the bigger YouTubers ignoring the fans. You follow them or you take a look at their Twitter, the YouTube, the Facebook, and you notice that they're ignoring fans, maybe it's new subscribers. They ask a question, reply to a question, and they're totally ignored. Yet, the YouTubers will reply to any questions by friends or other famous YouTubers. I'm not saying this happens 100% of the time, but it happens an awful lot. And I think I've said this before, you've got to remember, these are the people that made your channel. It wasn't the game, it wasn't the content you put there, it was the people who decided to watch the content, the people who decided to subscribe to you, the people who watch your videos. These are the people who made your channel. And these, in effect, are the people who could ruin your channel. I have seen on many occasions where there's been a comment or a question asked on, for argument's sake, YouTube, and they have been totally ignored. However, when someone has a go at these YouTubers, someone has something negative to say, then you'll see that they'll probably get a reply, a very negative reply. And it begins to piss me off that that says that you've actually read the comments and you've just totally ignored a normal question. A normal question of someone who's watching your video who'll probably get a buzz out that you have actually replied to their comment, be it, you know, having a joke, be it just addressing what they've asked you. These people get some sort of buzz because you've actually taken the time to reply. And it's obviously a bit of a negative that you are actually not taking time to reply to these comments, unless it seems to be a negative comment about yourself or something that's criticizing something that you've actually done on a previous video. Look, I totally understand that you probably find it hard with thousands and thousands of comments on particular videos that you would find it hard to reply to every single comment. I understand that, but the money you're making off a media such as YouTube, you could employ someone, and that makes me think that some of it is greed or just totally not thinking anything about your fans. Now, if you'd employed someone just to reply to your comments as you would alleviate some of the negative comments that you maybe do get on your Twitter, on your Facebook, on your YouTube, because you're going to get that, and that's going to come obviously with more people that watch your videos. You're going to get negative comments. Shit, I'm really small, I've got only 30 odd subscribers, and I get negative feedback sometimes on Facebook, etc., but it's something that you have to accept, and it annoys the shit out of me when, if anything negative is posted about yourself or about one of the videos you've done, then you will reply, and then you'll get your fanboys backing you up, and that's another thing that annoys me. Learn to deal with it yourselves. There's certain people out there that you can guarantee if they get a negative comment that one of their fanboys is going to intervene and stick up for you like some sort of bitch, to be honest. It's absolutely fantastic that you get to go to all these events, but when one of your fans is asking about things that happened at the event, did you see this, did you see that, what happened, is there anything new that you're allowed to tell us about, and then they get totally ignored, what do you think they're going to think about you? Like I say, it's all brilliant for you that you can go to all these conventions, you get paid for this and that, you are allowed to play and record early content, and then you totally ignore your fan base. People are going to start getting pissed off with this, and they are, because I've seen, if you all you have to do is look on for argument's sake, Reddit, and you could put in one of the YouTubers' names that you maybe have got a bit bored of, and you will find that there is a lot of negative comments. I'm not going to mention any names. There's certain people on YouTube that are famous Battlefield YouTubers that I really dislike at the moment. There's some, even the ones that have gone away from Battlefield, but they've give a valid argument of why they don't play it again. There's some that I really don't like, and there's some that I still like, even though they are playing a new game now. What I don't like about these people is they seem to be migrating back to Battlefield, and I'm not overly sure of the reasons. I can only give my perspective on this, of which I will, and I don't care if I piss off or annoy anyone in the process. One of the main reasons that I think that they're migrating back to Battlefield is maybe it's the game that they abandoned Battlefield for is not giving them the recognition that they are used to. Obviously being very big Battlefield YouTubers. They're on a different game and they are not the main people anymore. Maybe it's the developers and the publishers or to-be publishers are not giving them the recognition that they expect. And maybe it's a little bit of throwing the dummy out of the pram. Maybe it's the YouTube revenue is not as much as they used to get when they were playing Battlefield. Regardless of what you think at the moment of Battlefield 1, it's still a massively popular game. Maybe it's too casual for some people, not for me. And maybe it's drifting back because the revenue is starting to dip. And they obviously going back to something that they think that will up their revenue again. There is certain YouTubers, one in particular that I'm not going to mention that I don't particularly like, but I've got to give him kudos for sticking with Battlefield. However, is it because, like I said, they're not getting as much revenue, now they've moved on to another game, notably PUBG. Obviously, it's an obvious statement that PUBG is probably the biggest game at the moment, but there's been another little free game that's sort of the same concept that's just been released recently. And is that affecting the people playing PUBG, therefore affecting the YouTubers that have drifted off to PUBG? I don't know. It's just something that I've been thinking about just recently. And lastly, could it be that DICE and EA are now sponsoring, I won't say paying for, but sponsoring new videos from the big YouTubers to get them back into the game because of all the new DLC that's recently been released and the new Turning Tide DLC that's coming out in December and January. And we've got another one after that, obviously. But is this another reason? Are they being sponsored to come back? Anyway, that's all I've really got to say on that. It'd be nice to hear your comments of YouTubers that are playing Battlefield or used to play Battlefield that are drifting back to the game. What reasons do you think? Also, it'd be nice to see comments about big YouTubers that do play Battlefield that are ignoring their comments from the fans. And I don't mean comments from other YouTubers, I mean comments from your normal fans, maybe new subscribers. What are your views on this? Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell icon so you get notifications of when we're posting new videos. And this is Mr. Devlin out.
Yeah.